Welcome back, everybody. Inside Pitch, back up on the virtual tabletop here. My Excel version of it, because I don't always get the time or the ability to sit at the table like I like. So this season, no, I have to sit at the table because I'm recording every game or most games. Um, but it's just so much easier to put it in like this and kind of not have to go through the cards and whatnot. That's why I put it this way, because I like the card aspect and I want to keep it close to the original. Um, Today we have the 1st of July, 1980. We have the Reds visiting the Giants, and the Reds are 46 and 26. Giants are 31 and 43. I think the Giants have been playing. I can't remember whether they've been playing better or not. One way to find out will be to go into my replay and see. All right, Giants. Yeah, not playing better. They're 5 for 5. They lost one, and they're the basement right now. Whereas the Reds are on the opposite side. They're 8-2 in the last 10, and they're on a 2-game winning streak, and they've opened up a 9-game lead on the Dodgers. And the Astros are struggling now, and have dropped down to third position. So they got a long way to go if they want to catch up. And they're going to be losing JR pretty soon, so they're going to have a rough time of it if they plan on catching up. So there's the standings right there. It looks like the ERA's good for them, but the batting average is just horrid as a team, 231, and their road on the road they're 13 and 26, so they got to do better than that. All right, so anyway, that brings up our lineups brought to you by Inside Pitch Games, or Inside Sports Games, Inside Pitch. Uh, for the Reds, we have Dave Collins, left field batting first, Dave Concepcion, shortstop batting second, Ken Griffey, right field batting third, Dan Dreesen, first base batting fourth, Ray Knight, third base batting fifth, Cesar Geronimo, eighth, center field batting sixth, Junior Kennedy, second base, batting seventh, Joe Nolan catching, batting eighth, no bench today, and Paul Moskow pitching, batting ninth. Paul Moskow is 5-1 with a 5.16 ERA, been getting a lot of run support. And for the Giants, Bill North, center field, batting first, Max Venable, left field, batting second, Jack Clark, right field, batting third, Milt Mays, catching, batting fourth, Rennie Stennett, second base, batting fifth, Joe Strain, third base, batting sixth, Rich Murray, first base, batting seventh, Johnny LeMaster, shortstop, batting eighth, and Ed Whitson on the mound for the Giants, batting ninth. Whitson is 5-11 with the 390. He, on the flip side, has not been getting um, um, run support, so we'll see if he gets any this game or not. Against the Reds, well, they do have Paul Moskow out there, so it could be a better chance for him. So we start off with Whitson pitching against Dave Collins. Dave Collins is batting 329 on the season. He was making sure my recording things been doing some weird stuff on me lately. Dave Collins has batted 303 in real life. Pitch is 23, possible strikeout 8. He is an 11. We're going to be adding 1. That's 12. Strikeout. Don't want to let him on the bases. Dave Concepcion comes up. He is batting 279, batted 260 in real life. The pitch to him, 14. Nothing. 225 off the batter's card. F9. It's one of those rare ballparks where there is a ballpark modifier for home runs, too, bringing it down by 1. Ken Griffey, right field, batting third. He's batting 342 on the season, batted 294 for right, so he is, for real life, so he's overachieving big time right now. Pitch to him, 14, blank space. Off his card, we read a double to 8, and he gets yet another hit. Griffey's on with second with 2 out. Brings up Dan Dreesen, batting 289. Strategy roll says nothing. Pitch 31, blank space 53, out 6-3, and down go to Reds. One hit, one left on, nobody scores. Brings up Billy North, batting 223 for the season. One of those struggling. He batted 251 in real life. You see, Moscow in real life was 9-7, 2 saves, a 4.01 ERA. Did pretty good on hits per inning. Not even too bad on the walks, and not too high on the home runs either. So it's kind of interesting to see that high ERA on a pitcher that keeps his hits under innings pitch and his walks down, because they usually one of these three factors is usually kind of out of whack, and none of them seem to be. Pitch to Moscow. I mean, not from Moscow, to North. North batted 251 in real life. 16, possible strikeout. 3, plus 1 down here. That's a 16. That will be a strikeout. Max Venable, left field, batting 278. He batted 268 in real life. 66. EG, not possible, off of his card is F7, and that is not an error. I don't think we check for EGs on an F. Nope. That's 2 down. F7. And that brings up Jack Clark, batting 265. He batted 284 in real life. So far, 2 out of the 3 in the first 3 batters have been underachieving. 32, possible strikeout 4. He'll go down on the strikeout as he's rated 9 now. So Moscow strikes out 2 of the first 3. And we go to Ray Knight, batting 289 for the Reds. 264 in real life, 65. Air on the ground, 54. D7. That could be a booted ball. Yes, if it's under his rating error range. Tongue-tied anymore. 54. That's a double to 7. He is a 0, so there'd just be a straight up double for Ray Knight, and he leads off with a double. Whitson is struggling a little bit today. Cesar Geronimo comes up, runner on first, nobody out, batting 278. He was 255 in real life. Whitson, you see, he was 11-13 with a 310. His hits were a little high. His walks, kind of high for me. I mean, half of strikeouts aren't bad. A quarter of his inning pitch isn't really too bad. Home runs, not horrible. That's a little high. He'll give up the hits. Against Geronimo, strategy says bunt, but with a guy on second, I don't do that. 43, possible strikeout against a righty. He's batching left. We go to the batter's card. 62, single to 7. Single to 7, second to Holmes, +1, +2 for the fielder. And he is a 3, so that's a 5. And we roll a 4, so Knight will score. The Reds take an early lead. Junior Kennedy, runner on first. Kennedy is batting 238. Pitch to him, 46. Range play at, we go to the ballpark. 12, star line 2 is a G6. He's a range of 3. We roll a 5. And that'll be a single to 6. And advance to 3 would be a 5, plus he's a 2, so no advance. And Joe Nolan comes up, batting 444. Yes, an 18 at-bats. And he batted 307 in real life. Strategy roll is nothing. 35 is a possible strikeout 6. Add 1 is a 5, not enough. Batter's card, F8. First out of the inning. That'll bring up Paul Moscow, pitching, batting 9th. Strategy roll calls for a bunt, and that will be happening. Against the pitcher, I'm going to overrule this DP. I got to work a little bit on my formulas for this. I'm just using the ones that I gotten off of the suggested charts for Chris. But for a pitcher, yeah, they're going to be in. So we're going to pitch to him 42. Go to the ballpark, but that don't matter because we are bunting. The blue D20 and the red D6 will be our numbers. Got a 2 and a 2. That's going to be a successful sacrifice bunt, and that will go to the pitcher. Sacrifice hit 1-4. And that'll bring up Dave Collins with 2 out, runners on second, third, batting .328. And the pitch to him, strategy. 35 would be a possible strikeout. 2 is going to be a strikeout. He's 12 against righties. And Whitson gets out of that without any more damage. Twice he struck out Collins. Milt May comes up batting .230. It's .260 in real life. Yet another underachiever so far. E.T. Batter's card 35, single to 9. There is no throw, so we won't check for the error. And Milt May gets on with the hit. Leadoff single. Rennie Stennett comes up batting .246, right around where he was supposed to be. The strategy roll says nothing. Pitch to him 55. Range play at 61 is a G6. And a 6 is a 3. And we roll 1. So that could be a double play. 2, 0, 6, 4 would be a 1. And double play will be 2. So he does not get the double play, and it is higher than Milt May. That's going to be a fielder's choice. 6-4. Stennett on first. Joe Strain. He's batting .206, was .286 in real life. Yeah, he's got 126 at bats in. He's only 60 or so at bats away from the end of his season, and it'll be close in my replay. He is definitely underachieving. Strategy roll says nothing. Pitch to him 35. Possible strikeout against a righty. He is 4 plus 1 is a 5, and that's a strikeout. Not helping his cause any. Rich Murray comes up batting .159. He has 88 at bats right now. He also is batting underachieving. He is .216 in real life. Strategy roll for Stennett's nothing. To pitch to him 45. Blank space 22. Single to 8, and Murray gets the hit. 2 out. Single to 8 will be a 0. Add 0, so that'll be a 4. We get a 5, so he will not advance. All right, Johnny LeMaster comes up with runners on first and second, 2 down, batting .178. Wow, you see why the Giants are struggling here. He's .215 in real life. Strategy roll says nothing. The pitch, 53. Wild pitch, 1. That will be a wild pitch. They got a chance to make him pay here. And we go through the whole routine again. Strategy roll, nothing. Pitch to LeMaster, 33. Possible strikeout, 18 is too high. Batter's card, 23. G6, out 6-3, and that'll end the inning. Dave Concepcion, batting .278 right now. Pitch to him, 51. Possible strikeout, 10. That will be a strikeout as he is a 12 against righties. Ken Griffey, 345. Doubled last time up. There's no strategy. What am I doing that for? Pitch to him, 62. Going to the ballpark, 14. F8. Dan Dreesen comes up batting 288. The pitch to him, 32, blank space, batter's card, 56, F7. Down go to Giants, the Reds, 1-2-3. All right, Giants come up. Whitson leading off. Don't like your pitcher leading off in the inning. The pitch to him, 61. Nothing doing. He's batting 125, by the way. 091 in real life. Batter's card, 23, out 4-3. And brings up Bill North, batting 222. Pitch to him, 65. We go to the ballpark, 21, 6-3. And that'll bring up Max Venable. Max Venable's batting 263. Pitch to him, 42. Range play, 16. Starline 1, F7. He's a 3. We roll a 2. That's an out F7. Down go to Giants, 1-2-3 also. Pitchers are both starting to get a little groove here. Still only a 1-0 game. Ray Knight, bat 292. Pitch to him, 34, nothing. 56, question mark 8. 4 against a righty is a triple. And Cesar Geronimo comes up batting 286. Strategy says nothing. Pitch to him, 44, blank space, 25, G5. Infield is in. That would make him a 1-runner. I am not going to try to advance him, so we're just going to have the out 5-3, and the runner's going to hold. Junior Kennedy comes up. He's batting 241. Strategy roll says bunt. Nope, not on third base. 34, blank space, 26, single to 9, and in comes the run. Joe Nolan comes up batting 421, runner on first, no strategy. 15, possible walk. That will be a walk, no adjustment. Brings up Paul Moscow. Runners on first and second. If he's called to bunt, I will bunt him. And if he isn't, then the DP will stand in effect. If not, it's going to be a infield in. 24, blank. Oh, strategy first. Nothing. 24 is blank. Batter's card 35. Starline 4. G5. It'll be a 5-4-3 double play attempt. He's a 0. That'd be 1. 5 is higher than Nolan, so that's going to be a fielder's choice. 5-4. Kennedy will go to third. Dave Collins comes up 327. And the pitch to him, 54. Up strategy, nothing. 54, possible strikeout. 16's too high. Batter's card 36. Question mark 8. 1 will be a single. And that's going to be it for Whitson, too. And with 2 out, runner on second, single to 8. -1, +1 for 2 outs, +2 for Billy North having a noodle arm. That'll be +2. That'll make him a 3. He would advance to third. Do I even want to try to get him another inning? I mean, not another inning, another batter. He is a righty. We'll try to get Concepcion. Possible pick off. I've got to fix that because they will try a pick off with 2 outs. That should be showing. We're going to go for not Moscow. Dave Collins. Moscow would not be getting much of a lead. Going to go for Dave Collins. The pick off throw is a 12. Nothing there. Pitch to Concepcion, 32. Blank space, 45. Out 6-3. He gets out of the inning, but the damage is done, and that will be his last inning pitched. 3-0 with 7 hits in 4 innings. That's not a good line for him. Jack Clark will come up at 264. Trying to get something going for these Giants. 41. He has a righty. That's a possible strikeout, and that will be a strikeout with the D20 being a 1. And that brings up Milt May. 13. Possible error. 62. Question mark 8. 15. Oh, yeah. F8. And his error is 0, so that's going to be an F8. Rennie Stennett, batting 245. Pitch to him. 62. Blank space. 54. L4. And out go the Giants. And they're just not getting anything off of Moscow anymore. All right, we're going to go ahead and take out the pitcher. See if we got somebody to bring in for Stennett at second base. Not a yeah. We can do with replacing him. 4 and 5. So we have Welford, Whitfield, Metzger can do it. McCovey's first. Evans is third and first. We'll bring in Metzger. It'll be 4-9 for Metzger, and the pitchers will take the vacated 5th slot. So let's see what I said. That was 4-9. Yes, 4-9 Metzger. And pitchers on the 5th. It is the 5th inning. San Francisco's going to bring in Tom Griffin, looks like. Yep, Tom Griffin. All right, Tom Griffin, 1 and 4 and 3.77 ERA in my replay. And he's good for 10 batters or 4 hits / runs, walks. Real life, he is 5 and 1 with a 2.76 ERA. Maybe a little high on the walks, but his hits look good. Home runs high against right-handers. And the pitch to Griffey. Griffey's batting 343. The pitch to him, 32. Wild pitch, nothing. Go back a pitch. Walk plus against the lefty will be a walk plus. He is a 23. That's going to be a walk. Not the way he wanted to start out. Dan Dreesen comes up. We're still doing the strategy roll. Nothing going there. Pitch to Dreesen, 64. Possible walk, 20. No walk. Batter card, 25. Star line 1 is an F7. And that brings up Ray Knight, batting 294. Strategy roll. Griffey's going to attempt to steal. 19. -1 is 18. We roll a 4. Griffey steals second. That's Griffey's 14th stolen base of the year. Brings up Knight, no strategy. Pitch, 43. Error, 13. Star line 3 is G4. 4-0. Yeah, it'll be an out 4-3, and a runner will advance on that. Cesar Geronimo up at 283. Strategy roll, nothing. Pitch to him, 40-43. Little stumble there on words again. Possible error, 12. G6. Error on 6 is 10. We roll a 9. That's going to be a 1 base error. And they're just starting to lay it into them now. There'll be an unearned run, but a run nonetheless. It's now 4-0. Junior Kennedy, bat 245. Strategy roll, nothing. 22's the pitch. Walk, 3. That's going to be a walk. Griffin's not looking too hot. Joe Nolan of strategy. Oh boy, that's going to be a double steal. We're going to throw against Geronimo 13, 12. 12 it is. They both get the steal. And Joe Nolan comes up. Pitch to Nolan, 54. Error on the ground, 23. G3. He's a 10. We roll a 7. That's going to be another one base error. Cannot give him 5 outs. Another run scores. That's 5 runs. As you see, he's now tired. We're going to try to get him through Paul Moscow. Strategy roll says nothing. Pitch to Moscow, 63. Possible strikeout. He's a 16. We rolled a 5. Goes up to 17. That's a strikeout. He'll get through the inning, but yet another disaster inning. This time it was on the defense. Joe Strain comes up against Moscow. Moscow's still got a long way to go. He's still at 12 and 10. So he's still in this for a while. Joe Strain, pitch to Strain, 24. ET, 46, double to 8, no throw involved. And he's actually bringing his percentage up a bit now. Rich Murray, strategy roll, nothing, 46, blank space, 15, G6. 6, he will advance if we roll under this. We do not, so he will not advance. That's now 6-3. All right, that brings up Johnny LeMaster, batting 177. Strategy says bunt, but not on second. 52, home run question mark. Rolled a 20, not a chance. Batter's card 13, Starline 5 is a G6. Again, we got to roll under the 2. We roll 4. That's out 6-3, and the runner does not advance. All right, brings up Roger Metzger, batting 071 in 42 at bats. Batted 074 in real life. He's got a lot more at bats than he did in real life too, but not quite sure how I managed to use him more than that. But 26 to him is probably bringing him into games like this where he gets a few at bats. That is come on, ballpark 35 F8, and down he goes. Dave Collins trying to get no, they're just trying to get the game over with at this point. They're well in the lead. Collins is batting 329. He's 1 for 3. Griffin's tired, so we're going to go ahead and pull him. And this time we could take Metzger out. We're gonna have to shuffle around, see if we can put the pitchers back in the 9th slot. What do I got here? Third baseman. He can play second base. We'll put Joe Strain on second. We're going to go ahead and bring in Darrell Evans at third. We're going to put him in the 5th slot. Put the pitchers back into the 9th slot. Take out Metzger. So Joe Strain, defense goes to 4th. For second base. And then we're going to do new pitcher. 5th, third base, Evans. And the pitchers are back in the 9th. And we are going to bring in 6th inning. Al Holland looks like the probable. Yep, it will be. He's 1-1-1 with a 2.81 ERA. Oh, we're running out of pitchers too. We might have to open a couple of them up. No, we're not might. We're going to have to go see what we got available while we're thinking about it here. So that means some of these guys got pitched heavy in the last game. Up, I'm on the wrong. That's my roster page. Pitching status. San Francisco. And we are all the way out. I don't know how I got back that far. We're all the way out at the first. Yeah, we had Lavelle and Minton both pitch 2 innings. Lavelle, he pitched 3 games in a row, so I'm just going to try opening up Minton right now. He pitched 2 games in a row. Those 2 innings, usually I rest them. We have to, we'll open Lavelle up later in the game, but I'm trying to keep them open for rest. All right, that brings up Holland against Collins. Real life, Holland was 5-3, 7 saves, 1.75 ERA. And against Collins, pitch 41, ET, 22. Against the left-handed pitcher's going to be a ground ball to shortstop. And we roll 14, so there's no error. That's going to be an out 6-3. Dave Concepcion. Pitch to him, 52. Possible strikeout, 11. We're going to have a 10 plus 1 is 11. That's going to be a strikeout. Thanks to the park. Ken Griffey, bat 343. Pitch to him, 62. Possible K against a righty. He's a lefty. 43 P6, and he goes down on a pop up to the shortstop. Holland comes in and gives us a good inning. Bill North against Moscow, top of the 6th. North batting 221. Pitch to him, 15. Possible walk, 8. That's a walk. Look at that lofty walk numbers. I hear my wife stirring around down there. I might be getting interrupted real soon. Max Venable. Strategy says North is going to try to take a base. 14 plus 2 is 16, plus 2 is 18. 14, North takes the base. A little aggressive base running here. Actually, I probably shouldn't have done that, but I've seen where they've stolen before, so I'm going to keep doing strategy despite the roll. That brings up, try it again. North takes third. He's got his nothing to lose big boy pants on the day. That's 2 stolen bases for him. 24 on the season. Strategy roll says pick off. Boy, a lot of strategy on this one. We're going to try to pick him off for his troubles. 15, almost, not quite. Then the pitch, finally, 54. Possible strikeout or a walk. He gets a walk possibility because he's a lefty. He's a 12. We roll a 6. Venable walks. And all of a sudden, Muskell's got a little bit of a walk thing going on here. Jack Clark comes up, and not the guy you want to be loading the bases up with. I will not try to steal home, but I will have him try to steal the second. And that's going to be a 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Venable steals second. That was almost a giveaway. And Venables, second stolen base of the year. Jack Clark again. Strategy, nothing. Pitch, 64. Wild, 13. No wild pitch. Pitch again, 51. Hit by pitch. -6 against a 3. Nothing. Batter's card, 14. Against a right-hand pitcher, that's a 1. Infield's at normal. We're going to go home. They're not playing in. I think we're going to go home. I want to look and make sure that I read the defense charts right. Base runner on third gets a -2. So no, I will not try him at home. -2 is going to be putting him down to a 1. So we're just going to go out 1-3, and the runners are going to hold. All right, Milt May comes up batting 232. Strategy says nothing. Pitch 55. Range play at 51. G4. His range is a 4. We roll a 5. Single to second. That's going to get on some runs here. Second to home. 2 plus. He's a 5. 6. Oh boy. Single to 4 would be center fielder. So we're going to have to go against a 0 arm. And get the right chart out here. I got fumbling here. 1 to 3, we're rolling a third chart. 4 to 6, they're just going to hold, and they just hold. All right, so that gives the Giants a little hope. 5 to 1 now. Tom Griffin's going to be up. Oh, yeah. Something didn't work there. I put Dale Evans down in the wrong slot. That's easy to fix. Remove player, Darrell Evans, third base. We're going to put him up here. Except I forgot to click OK. Okay, Darrell Evans in there, not at 6th slot. So we can take this back out, and that should be Darrell Evans, and it is. And then I'm going to come over here real quick and just look to make sure that my defense is set up right. Evans, Strain, Murray. Yeah, that's fine. Strain, I moved over second. Yes, that's fine. So Darrell Evans comes up with 1 out. Runners on first and third. Muskow's struggling a little bit, but he's still got time left. We're gonna keep him in there, see if he can get himself out of this. Strategy roll, nothing. Pitch 53. Wild pitch 16. Nothing. Pitch again 43. Possible strikeout against righties. He's a lefty. 26 is a question mark. 8. 1 is going to be a single to 8. Maybe I better just take him out. I'm going to leave him in there a little bit. It is the 80s, and they had a lot of patience. First and third will be -1. Yeah, he's not even going to try that. So they just get a station single and another run in. It's 5-2 ball game now. And Joe Strain comes up batting 211. Strategies nothing. 16. Possible strikeout 7. No strikeout. Batter's card 62. Star line 2 is an F to 8. That's a -2 to advance. He's not going to do it. And that will bring up Rich Murray, batting 167. Righty against the righty. 6th inning. Would it be too early to bring in a pinch hitter for him? No. Let's bring in McCovey. All right, McCovey's going to pinch hit. And he's batting 246. No strategy. Pitch to McCovey. 12. Possible home run. 10's too high for the 5s. We got a 12. Pop up to first base. And down goes the Giants. And we'll put McCovey in at first base. All right, Dan Dreesen against Al Holland. Pitch 64, blank space, 1-3, F7. Ray Knight got a 41, error on the throw, 61, double on the 8, no error. Knight's on with the double. He's got 2 doubles and a triple in this game. Cesar Geronimo, 1-for-3. Strategy says nothing, 61. Possible home run, question mark 6 is not within him. He has a 0, so we're going to roll in the batter's card, 51G4, out 4-3. Runner will advance on that out. Hitting wrong buttons again. Brings up Junior Kennedy with 2 out, 245. Holland is now tired, but we'll leave him in there to face this batter. 52. Strikeout possibility. Strategy was nothing. A strikeout against the lefty is 4-5. We rolled a 6, not quite. 44. Question mark 8, 6. Against the lefty is going to be a triple. That hurt. Now they're back up to 6-2, 4-run differential. We'll leave, because we're hurting on pitchers, I've got to leave him in there to at least get Nolan. And the pitch to Nolan, 63, possible error, 41, single to 9. Oh boy, this is going to be one of those games. I'm going to have to pull him out and bring Minton in, and we're just going to have to get Lavelle up and opened up too. Yeah, it's going to be a single and a possible bad throw. Not going to be checking for the error because there'd be no throw for him. So it's just a single. Runner scores. That's going to be all I can take for Holland now. No, I'm not going to replace McCovey, I don't think. So we'll see. I don't even think I can replace Strain because I don't think I have second baseman anymore. No, I don't. I could put Evans at first and Wolford at third. Bring out McCovey. I guess we're going to do that. We got to maximize our pinch hitters now. We're getting bad shape. Wolford will come in 5-9, and then the pitchers will take the vacated 7th slot. So we're going to move Evans to first base. And we're going to bring a new pitcher in. 9th, third base, Wolford. And that's going to be pitchers coming in on the 7th. That's going to be Minton, if I'm not mistaken, because we're running out of options here. Oh boy, I hit the wrong one. Yeah. I went to next game instead of pitch. No big deal. Go back to 9:38, hit next game again, or dial in our inning. I don't like what Excel did. They did something with Excel where it calculates more than it used to, because these things used to be just sharp, and now it's just horrible. You got to go through all the calculations and everything. I don't know what they did. Pitcher. Yeah, it'll be Mint. Got to get some innings out of Mint. Make sure I did what I wanted to do there. Last time I messed up. Minton now takes over for McCovey. Wolford comes in at third base. Yes, that's what we wanted to do. All right, now we come in over here at Minton, and they'll stay red the rest of the game because they really shouldn't be using them. They should be rested, but you can bring them in on short rest. 2 innings back then wasn't a big deal. I've seen guys pitch 2 innings and pitch a second part of a doubleheader, so it can be done. I just try to avoid it so I get more of a um, more of a chance to use relievers, different relievers, so the same ones don't keep popping up. So anyway, Minton, real life, 4-6, 19 saves, 2.46 ERA. In the replay, 1-1, 9 saves, 3.48 ERA. He'll be facing Moscow. Moscow's going to be tired this inning. He just came off a bad inning, so we're going to go ahead and pinch hit for him. Pinch hit against the righty. Like George, nope, Ron Oster. All right, Oster will come in. And here's the pitch. Well, we got to do strategy first. With 2 outs, nothing. 44. Range play at 13. F8. He's a 3. We got a 3. That's an out F8. And they get out of that inning. So Moscow will come in the 9th slot. Well, somebody will come in for him in the 9th slot. And this is the 7th inning. Like Mario Soto. Yep, Mario Soto will be in. And Oster will come in and pinch hit and sit back down. Soto, 4-1, 3 saves, 2.75 ERA. And all right. To the master, 25, walk 12. It's a righty, no go, 64, out F7. Jim Wolford batting 280. 21, K plus. It's going to make him an 18, 19. We rolled a 16. That's a strikeout. And that'll bring up Billy North, who's 0 for 2 with a walk, 2 stolen bases. 41, range play at 15. S plus 8, range is 4. Got a 5, so now we got to roll against his BR to see if he gets the 8. The plus. No modification, 5. No, he does not. That's just a single. North is on again. Not going to do strategy rolls anymore. 5-run differential in the 7th. Max Venable. Oh, and I went and rolled it anyway. We're ignoring that. 44. Question marks. 9 against a right-handed batter. Nope, he's a lefty. 16. Star line 1 is an F8. That's the end of that inning. Brings up the top of the 8th. Dave Collins against Greg Minton. We got to keep Minton in there as long as possible. Pitch 46. Possible strikeout against the righty. He's batting left. 14. Against the righty, he's going to be a single. Didn't want to let Collins on base, but he's not going to try anything with that big of a lead. Dave Concepcion. Pitch 54. K. Yes, it will be a strikeout. Ken Griffey. 36. Possible strikeout. 17's too high. 16. L4. And we roll a 3. L4. If there's a guy on second, but there isn't, that's just an out. L4. No double play. All right. That brings up Dan Dreesen. 65, blank space, 21, F8. Minton gets through another inning. All right, bottom of the 8th. Going to leave Soto in there. Jack Clark, 62, strikeout plus. That'll make him a 25. That's going to be actually 26. That's going to be a strikeout. Milt May, 42, K plus. That's going to be another strikeout. And Darrell Evans, pitch to him, 63. He's batting lefts and no star line, 56, star line 6, F8. Down he goes. So, Minton's going to have to rest next time. I'm going to try to get through the 9th inning with him. I'm going to lose him for the next game anyway. Let's see if he can get the Reds out in the top of the 9th. Pitch, 22, range play, 36, S7. 7's a 3. We roll 5. Oh, not a double. Yeah, it was. We rolled a 6, so he does get the double. And now Minton's tired. 3 doubles and a triple in the game for him. Geronimo, we'll give it a try. See what it gets. 41, strikeout, 19, too high. Batter's card 12, out 6-3. That's going to Knight will only advance on a 3 or more or less. He does not advance. That's an out 6-3. Runner holds. All right, that brings up Junior Kennedy, 64. Ballpark, 24. P2, that will not advance the runner. 2 outs. Minton's bearing down here. And Joe Nolan comes up, and we're just going to leave him in there. Pitch, 25. Possible walk, 20's too high. Batter's card, 26. Single to 3. Oh, no, he's going to pay for it. 4 plus will be a 3 plus because there's 2 outs, and Knight's going to score. I forgot to give him the extra advance. All right, that brings up Mario Soto, and we're just going to... Soto can still pitch. I'm going to leave him in there to bat. 12, blank, 65, G3, out go the Giants. Soto will actually get a save out of this, I think, if he continues, because he'll have enough innings that he can rate the save. Joe Strain, pitch, 1-1, strikeouts too high, 15, single to 8. All right, I'm not nervous yet. Minton, well, we need a pitch hitter for him. Pinch hit against the right. Larry Herndon. Herndon will bat 7th. And 55 would be an E question mark. 41, S6. E question mark, S6 is a... Yep, that's what I thought. Check the BR for infield single or not. He's a 3, so a 1-3 is a single. And it is. Infield single, runner advances 1 base. And we got to start thinking about pulling out Soto. He's not tired yet. LeMaster, close, but not tired yet. 12, possible strikeout. 9. It's a right-handed pitcher, be 8 plus 1 is 9. That's a strikeout. That helps his cause. Buys him 1 more batter. Jim Walkford batting 277 to pitch. 34. Possible walk, 4. That's going to tire him out right there. Bases loaded. He's been sharp except for this inning. I'll see if we can get Billy North with him. Pitch, 1-1. Possible strikeout, 16. No Yes, it is. 15. Add 1, 16. North strikes out. With bases loaded, Max Venable, last hope for the Giants. Down by 6 runs, got bases loaded. Gonna leave him in there for the righty lefty pitch, and I don't think I have anybody bring in anyway. 22 is going to be nope, not a possible K because he's a lefty. Batters roll 31 L1, and the game is over. Very interesting game. The Giants just couldn't shut down the Reds at all. Reds get 8 runs on 13 hits. Giants commit 2 errors. I think Soto gets the save on this. We're going to double check all this, but I'm pretty sure that's the proper scoring there. Go to the box score. Soto came in for 3 innings in the sixth or after the sixth, and actually he came in. The score was still 5-2, so it would have been a save regardless. So yes, he picks up the save. 3 for 5. They never caught up, so Whitson gets the loss and Moscow gets the win. So there we go. Well, Moscow gets win number 6. Whitson gets loss number 12. Not bad line. Well, that's a bad line for 4 innings. Not a bad line for Moscow. And that was it. Inside pitch, July 1st, 1980. Reds take out the Giants. Thanks for joining me.